What's up, everybody? E-Rock the Red here, bringing you another review in 2. This week we're checking out Amnesia Rebirth. Amnesia Rebirth is a horror adventure game from Frictional Games. It's the third game in the Amnesia series and 10 years in the making. I never played the prior game, so I was unsure if I would be lost jumping into the third. I was not. The game does a good job of telling the story of the main characters so that you have enough backstory to care about them. I will leave this review intentionally vague to avoid any spoilers. That being said, I will mention that in the beginning of the game, you get a tip to avoid spending too much time in direct sunlight. Moments later, I found myself longing for the comfort and light as I walked blindly through a cave. As you find yourself adventuring through these dark spaces, you realize that something is wrong. Light is scarce, and most of the time you only have matches to light your way. This is scary on its own, but you soon find that too much time in the dark is driving you mad. Your vision becomes clouded, eerie sounds fill your ears, and terrifying images jump into view. The sounds in this game are so well done. I played with headphones on, and the sounds put me on edge anytime I was alone in the darkness, which happened a lot as matches and light are hard to come by. You're often left trying to weigh your options of insanity-inducing horrors with conserving your last remaining matches. I often found myself exhaling a sigh of relief when I came upon an area with light or a torch I could light with a match. These areas offered a brief respite from the sights and sounds of the darkness. Throughout the game, there are many items and documents you could pick up and examine. Too many. So many of the items you come across in the game can be looked at, and some provide additional story details that many times I was either too freaked out to spend time on or just didn't care. Then there were the many items that you couldn't pick up. Things like candles or torches that I spent way too long trying to pick up and instead just extinguished the candle I had just used a match on. This often disrupted my sense of immersion. Throughout the game, you don't just find yourself trudging through caverns. The world is actually very large and varied. From desert villas to parallel dimensions, the areas are detailed and gorgeous. I definitely recommend this game for any fan of the horror genre. This is not just a game of jump scares or gore, there's a full fleshed out story that I barely touched the surface on. The mechanics of using the light to stave off madness is well done and original, and the feeling of being lost, alone, and confused was hard to shake. I honestly found myself on edge for most of my playthrough, and I couldn't stop thinking about it even after I was done. Alright, that's it for this review. Thanks for listening. Leave a comment to let me know what you thought of the game, what you thought of the review, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, bye-bye.